I think there's a problem wrong. The problem with the button. Where is your button?
Here and then this one.
I said don't random. What did you do, huh?
我是1斗6，1
斗6，
和这个6，不是这样一个个数字。我不是这样，我是那一整个1，然后句号，因为我没有打完，我没有打完的。哦。还是在 online， 还是在 offline， 他的 meeting 有 online， 他没有那个网线。
现在有了。 叫他请来吧。写到我什么？
Okay, we are still not done yet. I see some of you are doing homework in my practical class. Okay, please don't do this again next time, can we? Right? So, settle down, please. Settle down. Okay, so we are done under this part. Okay, so this is a dice game. It's not nice for us to just show number, right? It's better for us to show the images, right? So go to the Google Classroom now. Right, click on the dice image here. Click on it. You will have a link. Download this raw image. Right? Alright, over here, extract the images. Copy this one. Alright, just leave it green first. Open back your Android Studio here. Alright, and then go under Android here. This one. This part. Anyone follow under here already? Huh?
You copy.
No, you go to your Google Classroom.
Yes, I already
It's a
already copied the all image of
All. You need all. But then you don't touch it first. You just leave it as it is. You go to the Android Studio. Change this one first. This part. It's Android, right? Now change to project. Everyone here? Alright. So go under this folder. Go under here. Go under SRC. Go under main. Go under resources. And then you will have two drawable folder. Don't ever put your image in V34. No. No, Right. So make sure you drop all your images from here. Okay, you can drag now and put it into this drawable folder here. Everyone doing the same thing? Okay. Refactor. Okay, now you notice your image is actually .xml. So this is vector images. So one of the advantage of using vector images is you do not need to care the size of the image. You will resize the coordinate according to the user own screen size. But if you do not use vector images, right, the quality of your image might change if it is in a smaller screen or bigger screen. Okay? So usually we will use vector images if possible. So now we have this already. We go back to activity main here. I'm going to add in an image field. Everyone go to your activity main. Everyone here? So anyone else not following here? How until this point? On here, right. Click on command, look for image view. Click on command, look for image view. Now, I find that some of you, just some when I go around and check, when you change the ID, right, your ID all gone wrong because you didn't make sure that you are selecting the correct view or not at the component tree. Okay, because sometimes when you just click around, right, it will jump to the root view here, and then you change the ID. Then it will have conflict. So here, go to image view, drag, put it in between the row instructions and number text view. Right? If you release, it will ask you to choose one image. So just choose next one. Click OK. Right? So then now I want to change the ID. Okay? Can I straight away change now? Can I straight away change my ID now? No, because I haven't select here. Alright? So here, change the dice image. Enter refractor. Dice image. Alright? You can ignore the warning, doesn't matter. You go to your code. Alright? No. Go to your main activity here. Now, take a look at this one now. When we call this object here, number text view, right? We are actually looking for the number text view in our design here, right? This one. Okay, but if you look at our roll dice here, this function is going to be called every time when the button is clicked. So which means we have to keep on looking for the view each time the button is being clicked. Right? But if you look at this one, you feel that it's okay because you only have a few things. Usually in your UI, you won't have just 5 items or 5 views in that. You might have nested layouts. Okay? Maybe you have 3 linear layouts, and then each linear layout you have like 20 or 30 views inside. And then by chance your text view is at the very bottom of the linear layout. So every time you will go into your linear layout 3 times, and then until only you will be able to find it. Each time you click row, then you will have to go all the loop for your number text view. So this is inefficient. It will take up a lot of resources time. Alright? So we want to change this now to make it whereby you only declare the file view by ID once. Right? Then you can keep on reusing it. So we are going to create a global variables whereby you can actually call it within other functions as well. Okay? Now let's go to our activity main here. Now in order for us to do so, okay, since we need to create late init var. Right? So this is a place, if we use the syntax, right, late init, means that we are going to initialize our object or our variable later on. Android will understand when they see this syntax. Because if you don't put this syntax and you do not initialize it, it will give you an error. And then we cannot initialize our object or variable here because you can see, right? We need to actually link this layout. Okay, then only we can know, okay, where to find the views. So if you were to write it here, then you straight away say, okay, row button, for instance, if I put it like this, it doesn't make sense because we haven't actually linked our layout yet. Then you straight away say, oh, go and find this view for me. You will get error because nothing is reloaded. Right? So that's why we only need something like this. Okay. Now we need 3. Okay, as you can see, now I'm using var. Just now in here I'm using var. Because this one I won't change it already. Okay, I won't change the content. But here we need to re-initialize it later on. So it means that there are changes mutable. Alright? Here. Then this row button, you just need like this. Okay, and then you also need the text, which is defined by ID, not by text view. Then we have our dice image, which So it doesn't matter if your dice image here will have error, because later after you compile, the error will be 1. Okay? So then we go into our roll dice function here. So are we all done here? All done here? Close at the back?
No.
Okay. Put it up first. Okay, everyone done? Those at the back, okay, ready? Okay, so the next thing we have to add in now is go back to our roll dice functions here. Okay? Now, we want to change this number text. You can see the difference. This is actually local object. It can only be used in this function. Right? But when we change it later on, we need to make sure that we are using the global one, which is the purple color. Right? So let's change this now. I don't need this anymore. Take it out. Alright, then we need to create one resources. Talk about resources equals to here. So here I see one. So we have our Okay, so take a look at here. I created a variables called drawable resources. This is a place where I store my images resources. Okay, so this one is according to the random number that we have. Okay, so if let's say you have 3, you will check. Okay, if it is 3, then you will refer to the image dice 3. So this is something like a switch statement, where, okay, and then what is the thing that you want to check on, which is our random number. Okay, it must end with an else. Okay, so once we have this, you remember we are linking our image view to our code, right? So our image view is actually held by the object called dice image. So our dice image object here is also global, right? Then we set image resources. Then we need to set the image resources over here. We pass in the drawable resources, and then let's run. Okay, if you roll, the image will grow according to your number. Okay, all done? Able to do this? So that you can see the code.
Image view. Cover.
Anyone having problem?
大周的。
马上给的飞点我的没有，你飞那个题嘛，飞那个人。其实有多人玩的，多少？我要抄吗？把做完就抄，现在你是比较方便我提问。
Anyone else have a comment? Okay. Okay, we're not done yet, huh? We still need to tweak a little bit of things. So now every time when I restart my app, right? You see when I start, it will show a 1 here. Okay? We want to show it as a empty dice first before we roll. Okay? So we go to our code here. Go to our code. So we change to empty dice. Okay, then we rerun again. Okay, now we don't have the dice here. But if you go to your design now, it is also empty. If you are doing this on your own, fine, because you know what image you are using. But if you are doing it with your teammate won't understand what you are doing because they cannot see your image. Right? And then midnight will call you. What image are you using? Okay? So in order to avoid this, we can actually put a preview which only runs during your design. When it go for compilation, the code won't run. Okay? We just need to change the code over here. Right, we need to do it together. Huh? So first off, change this to Android first. And then we say source. Right? And then over here, we say Android, not Android, tools, SRC as well. So we do scroll. Okay. This two are codes you need to add it up. Okay, so once you have this code, and then you go for design, you'll be able to see this. But if I run this again, it is still empty. Just that in my design, I can see the image now. Okay? Alright, so that's it. And now? Okay, now because I think you all are rushing for something, some work. Okay, let me just finish one more small things, then I can let you all go. Right? But
他
before
这个
that,
是
now
图片
please sign in
如果
on
你有
it
放
first.
上大只会写
Attendance. Those haven't signed in, sign
就
in
如果我
first.
们是组队做的话，我一开始空的，我不懂怎么招工。哦。
Okay, done? Now, you go under file here. What we're going to do, I want you all to always use keep up. Right? Keep up. And then, because sometimes when we create some projects, okay, your practicals, we're going to use it like in a few practical after that. Okay, so you need to use back the code. Then, when you do assignment, you can also share the same code with your teammate so that you don't have problem compiling your work later on. Alright? Okay, now go to file, go to setting, right, go to version control, go to setup, add account. You can add login with a token. So you need to generate a token over here. Here. And account. Right, apply, and then okay. So go under VCS now. So what we are going to do next, we are going to make sure that we have a local repository to store your code. Local one, so you create git repo here. Right, select the folder, and then click OK. So when everything turns to red color like this, okay, means that you've done the correct thing. Now you have your local repo. Okay, until here, okay.
So after login with the GitHub account, so we need to where we need to copy the network.
Okay, you go to, there's a VCS here. Now it is Git, but yours should be VCS. Alright?
Yes.
Right, search for create Git repo.
Yes.
Okay, click on it.
Yes.
And then select the folder, your project folder.
Okay. Yes.
Right. Then click OK.
It's not very.
Can I yeah? Then it should be fine as looks like mine. Okay, next up, go under, now it becomes Git, just now it's VCS, now it becomes Git. So click on it, right, click on commit, select all your unversioned files. So your message initial commit, right, click on the commit here. Okay. Okay, set this up, set and commit. So you will run the analysis and then say that you have some warnings. You can ignore it, just commit anyway. Okay, so once you committed, right, everything's in here and here already. Right, so whatever that you have now is fully in your local repo. Okay, the next step, we need to make sure that this local repo will have a copy on our GitHub account. Alright, go under Git. Because this is the first time, you can actually go under GitHub here and then share project on GitHub.
然后回去那个回去那个
Okay, so
Illustrator
let's share.
好不好
Right, it will tell you that successfully share project on GitHub.
click repository
Okay, if you go to your account, okay,
commit
you'll be able to see it. Okay, everything is in here now. Alright?
我是 uncommit 第一个是 commit
Yes.
点了 人家打勾打可以 message
No, you have to go make sure, right? You don't click it on your own.
initial
When you sign in the time, okay, when you sign in the time, you will click generate token, right? Okay? So when you click generate token, it will help you to check whatever boxes that you have. So keep those. You just need those to run it on your Android Studio IDE. Okay? Everyone done? Anyone having problems?
Commit anyway. Okay, then you share. Keep up, share. Keep up. Keep up. At the bottom.
Oh, shit.
And share. You haven't logged in yet. Generate. Generate the token. At the bottom. Generate. Copy. Share.
email 打你人。
Anyone else? Somehow? Okay, those who cannot get what I said just now, I'm going to repeat here one more time. If you want, you can come here and see us. There's a lot of things that you change, but it's not version yet. So you click on it. You type initial commit. Actually, this message is some with all out is the right. So you will analyze your code. Sometimes you get a warning or errors. Just copy it. Just want to save it. Right. Once done. Okay. Now see everything turns back to normal color. Means that it's everything in the water report. Next thing, you want to make sure that this is in your GitHub. Go to GitHub. Just go to share for them. Okay. You say you've got. Okay? Right. So that's it for today. Any other
然后那
questions
是
you
它
would like
是
to ask?
它类似是一个 drive 单子，
它是一个 coding 的网页。
Alright, so that's all. I'll see you all next week. Okay? No question, huh? No question, huh? Right. So am I going too fast for you all? No, huh? Still okay? Yeah. Yes. Okay. So try to catch up a little bit more because if you feel that I'm going too fast, you can just raise your hand. I'll do whatever you want. Okay. But the reason why I go fast is because we have a lot of things to cover. Okay. So this one's still okay. Wait until we do those new models and stuff. Alright. But we are going to increase the speed gradually. Alright. Okay. Right. Thank you everyone. I'll see you all next week. Bye bye.
你就只去了你的 GitHub 那边。